We've arrived at the bus station. I'm looking like an egg. We've made it. It's the correct day this time. So we're gonna get on the bus. We've got our 7-Eleven snacks for lunch. We're on the minivan for like 4 or 5 hours and the roads are like this. So Lauren also bought a travel sickness tablet. I've done this journey before and I was fine, so I think I'll be fine. But this is our little van. It's meant to be air conditioned and everything. It's quite small. So we'll see how we get on. We've also got our jumpers in case it gets too cold and our snacks and everything. So I think we're set. I'm gonna try not to look at my phone too much, otherwise I will get a headache and also maybe sick if the roads are like that. So I think music, maybe a podcast.
Silence.
Silence.
Eyes shut, silence.
Does that mean I'm not allowed to talk to you?
No, you can't. I can't engage in any conversation.
Oh.
So get everything that you need to say out there.
So much pressure. Good morning everyone, we are in Paddy this morning. Obviously you saw us travel there last night, but by the time we got here we were just a bit tired. Ended up going out for some dinner and then some drinks, but we were home for about 11 p.m. and then this morning we've gone out to go and get some breakfast. Lovely. Lauren had Nutella pancakes and I had a smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel, which was a bit overpriced for Thailand, but also I haven't had a smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel in a long time, so I was happy about that. And as you can see, we're in our hostel right now. It was a lovely place for breakfast, really nice Western food. Their Thai food is a little bit overpriced, but we're going to try the Thai street food in Paddy tonight as well. I think I'm going to make a separate video on that. But I wanted to introduce today to let you know that we got to Paddy last night, and also today is a really exciting day for us. So as we were walking through Paddy Walking Street, which is quite famous if you come to Paddy, and we were approached by some people that were trying to sell us their tour, and it's basically tubing, which I wanted to do anyway, like sat in a rubber dinghy floating down the river. But they're calling it like Tipsy tubing, so I think we get a drink included with it. It's 200 baht. The man is going to pick us up in about half an hour, take us to do some tipsy tubing. There's a barbecue, there's some fruit, a DJ apparently, and she said last night that about 20 people had signed up already. So I'm really excited because I wanted to do the tubing already, and tipsy tubing just sounded really fun. I'm obviously not going to be taking this camera. I've got my swimsuit on underneath my dress already, and I'm going to be filming on my phone, which I think will be fine anyway because the footage that I got from my phone from Koh Phangan full moon wasn't too bad quality. It's about 1:30 he's picking us up, so it's like the middle of the day. I'm not really sure how long the tubing is going to take. So this is our hostel dorm. I would give you a room tour, but this is literally it. We've got a shared bathroom which is sort of like half outside, and there is some ants, which isn't great, but I can't see any ants on the beds, so that's the main thing. Yeah, we seem to be the only people in this dorm, and also I think the only people in the little bungalows. They're like little bungalows with like 8 beds in each one, but it seems really quiet here. I think the hostel is quite new. They still seem to be renovating a little bit, so I think we're the only people here, which is a good thing and not a great thing because we booked a hostel. We stayed obviously at a hotel in Chiang Mai, and we thought we'll book a hostel in Paddy to be more sociable. We like to switch it up a little bit, and we're the only ones here. So I think for our last night in Paddy, we're actually just going to book ourselves into a bit of a nicer hotel because this place is like a 15-minute walk from the centre. There's not really even a 7-Eleven nearby or anything, so it's a little bit of a pain. I think out of all the places I've been in Thailand, the hostels in Paddy seem to sort of fill up the most. I think Paddy has been hit quite hard with COVID and a lot of the hostels have shut down, so I think all the sort of good quote-unquote hostels, or the hostels closest to the walking street, get booked up like maybe 2 weeks in advance, and we were booking things like 2 days in advance. So that's a piece of advice if you're coming to Paddy. Not that there's anything wrong with this hostel, like I said, it's just a little bit far out and we're the only ones here. Are you excited, Lauren?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Woo!
Maybe don't drown.
Oh god, I know. Well, this swimsuit, it's like fluorescent, so it could be a call for help. I'll be like, I also need to do my laundry, forgot to take that out this morning. It's really different
nice
to all the other places in Thailand we've been, I think.
Yeah, I quite like how everything's, well, not like where we are, but just like the walking street, everything's so close, and there's just so many options.
Yeah.
Like you can get everything basically within like 5 minutes of each other.
I think it's the busiest like street stalls and things that I've seen
definitely
so far, so I'm excited to do a little bit from every little street food thing tonight for dinner. We're back from tipsy tubing. I've had a shower and come to update you because I actually didn't really film anything. I'll insert a few clips that I did get, but basically some people said that it was getting a bit rocky and that they weren't going to bring anything, so I panicked and I didn't really bring anything apart from some money in my bum bag, like right all the way up to my neck. But it wasn't too bad. I wish I'd filmed my camera, but my one piece of advice would be maybe don't do tubing in dry season, because we were very shallow, our bums kept getting scraped by the rocks and we kept getting stuck, and then the man that was working at the company didn't seem very happy that he had to unstick us every few minutes, which, like, I don't know what we could have really done about that. But anyway, it was interesting, and some people were drinking Chang, but I don't really like beer, and that seemed to be the only option really, and it was before you got on anyway, so it was fun, but I don't think I'll do it again. I think you need to do tubing for the experience, but I would probably go in wet season, not dry season, so the river is a bit higher and you're not scraping your bottom along the bottom. We're going to go out tonight and have some street food, and then I'll pick you guys up again in the morning. Good afternoon, it is the next day in Pai. I'm not washing my hair today because we're going to go for a swim this afternoon, so I just had a body shower, so my hair looks like this. But we had a little bit of an issue last night. We were staying in the hostel that you saw before, and we went out for street food and some drinks last night. Came back to the hostel about, what was it, like midnight? No, it was earlier than that.
It was just before 10.
The vibe was a little bit dead. We went back early, we went back to hostel about 10, and we walked in, and what do we see on the ceiling except a huntsman spider? If you like spiders, look away because I'm going to show the picture here. Basically said I can't sleep there tonight, so we had a look online and we found somewhere that was like down the road, 4 minutes down the road, so we actually booked another place to stay that night, and then we had to like come back in the morning to check out. But we'd booked the place that we're at right now before that whole incident anyway, so that we could check out, be away from the huntsman infested hostel. And now we've got like our own little bungalow, and it's got the swimming pool up there. And today we are heading to go and do our laundry, and also we're heading to a place that I saw online. I saw several YouTubers talk about it. It's like a specialty grilled cheese place called Cheese Madness here in Pai. So we're going to go and have a lovely cheese toastie, drop our laundry off, and then have the rest of the day as a pool day. We could only check in after 1. We've got the whole afternoon and evening to sit by the pool, read a book. I did some editing this morning, just have a chill day, and then I think tomorrow we're going to try and do like more activity based things after our chill day. But yeah, I think it was well needed after this morning and last night.
Emotional trauma of the last 24 hours.
Yeah, because we literally didn't even like pack a bag to go to the other place last night. We just like took what we had. So we had to go back to the hostel wearing the same clothes that we left in. And then we just assumed that this place would have like a room ready for us, because most places do at the minute. They tend to have empty rooms ready to go already because it's so quiet, but they said no, check-in is at 1. So poor Lauren had been in her pyjamas.
Had no underwear on for the last like over 12 hours.
With no underwear on until like half an hour ago. And we were just sitting in a coffee shop. I was editing, Lauren was watching TikToks, waiting for this place to let us check in. But we're all checked in now, we've had a body shower. We're ready to relax.
Ready for some cheese.
Ready for some, I can't wait to show you guys this grilled cheese place. I'm so excited. Had a look online, there's like spinach and mushroom.
Where did your mushrooms?
And I think online I also saw that it was like 99 baht, so very excited for that.
If it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. Miss that smile, Lord knows I ain't seen that in a while, but it's your style, so something must be up keeping you down. You a queen that must be heaven sent. Pray my soul, I must repent for not telling you what I meant and how I felt. Honestly, I'm used to throwing wishes in a well. My conscience tells me that I could have helped without fail. Actions speak louder than words.
You need to get yourself to Cheese Madness.
I'm not trying it.
Go on.
It's really hot.
It might burn your mouth. That stringiness. Oh my god.
Oh, that's really good.
Is it really good? They've even put like herbs on top of the toast. It's stunning. That's all I can say.
Baby, stress is all around us, these high ceilings, and I need it, baby. Pressure and make diamonds, I won't steal it, baby. Silent, baby, hurts to see you crying, know you trying, ain't no lying, baby. When I say I need you, greedy if I have to share you. It was me that all along did you wrong, thinking that I made you beautiful and strong. This toxicity, the death of me, I fear the day you gone. The most beautiful girl I've ever known.